I have a theory about longevity and what mission you may have in your life or destiny you want to achieve. First, let me tell you my story of my mission or destiny or the way I want to live or I am living, I believe. I have mentioned this before, but it's a good time to reconfirm. I like to help people and help myself. So it's alignment. And helping myself is I like to do what I really want to do, which is to help others and help myself. How I came to that, it's hard to say. Maybe related to my awakening experience and into Zen and Shin Buddhism. So my destiny is just that. I use the term Tenmei, order from heaven. Ten is heaven, Mei is order in Japanese. And I have given seminars on that. Passion, what you want to do, challenge. You have to go beyond the conventional wisdom. I don't know why, but that's what it is, because conventional wisdom is not fit to you, or that's not good enough, typically. It's a hurdle. And when you conquer that, go over that, you come up with, I want to call it awakening or satori. There may be a mini awakening, mini satori. It's okay, because that's the direction you're getting at. And you may have a big awakening or mini awakening more and more as you move on. So that's the fourth one. And this passion, challenge beyond the conventional belief and awakening may go over and over. And when you do that, eventually, I call it Tenmei, number 5. You get to that. This is really what I want to do. So when you have that, I just feel it as I talked about it, then you feel in your body, not in the mind. The mind is kind of detached. You can forget it for now because you want to have this aliveness of hitting the Tenmei, wanting to live. And that gives you a sense, just that thought will give you a sense of beautiful feeling inside of you. Bubbly sense across. And that's also the sense of awakening too. Kind of aligning to what you really want to do. Destiny, Tenmei, and awakening happens. And the body is happy that you have found that. So there's a happiness. So that's the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After Tenmei, you're living according to the way of life, Tenmei. And then you feel it. You really feel it. So that's destiny and mission and happiness aligned with what you really want to do from the core of your being, which is heart, and connect to everything that you do. So Zen Kigen, whole utilization of talent happens in that direction. And when you do that, you just feel good inwardly. So in terms of comparing with others, it's not that important. You want to do what you want to do, and the others are just the reference, and you go with your own gut, heart, move in that direction. So that's the story of destiny. And it's continuing, so it's plan, do, check, act process, starting with check. And Shila Samadhi Panya. Samadhi takes place when you hit the wall, challenging, and going beyond the conventional belief is wisdom, awareness, going beyond. That's samadhi. And then panya, awakening happens. That's what I said, satori. So PDCA, or starting with Chep, and Shira Samadhi Panya, awakening, and aligned to the mission you figure out. It may change gradually as the situation changes, but it's a main destiny that you have to go forward. And you feel it inside of you. I feel it now. So it doesn't matter for other people. They may think you're crazy, but if you're trying to, in my case at least, to helping others, there's a good justification. And what happens is that you can bear the difficulty if you have that sense. So let's connect to the longevity. I haven't proven yet, but I'm 77 almost. So I came thus far, and I think I'm aligning my life along with the thing that I mentioned about the Tenmei, order from heaven, destiny, mission, what I really like. I can bear the difficulty and feeling inside happiness, bubbly aliveness feeling across. And there's no ego in it. And you may not believe that I say you may not have ego. It doesn't matter. It's a subjective thing. I feel it. See, I said I, but me, aligned to the destiny, I feel that, right? So what happened, I'm just confirming as I talk, is that recently I posted the video. One is, this is from Japan for some reason, forgot her name. It's a difficult name. Something Mika. It's a woman, 94 years old, oldest instructor, fitness instructor in Japan. And when you see it, as I pointed out in one of the videos, her video, and he is smiling, active, lively, smile. I mean, it's just, you feel it. What was the case? Yeah, she was walking tiptoe across the room, things like that, just for the sake of her doing it. And in her case, at age 60 or so, she was told that she may be getting a little chubby, and something clicked, maybe out of the beyond the conventional wisdom, or I don't know. That's alignment or enlightenment or awakening, that she doesn't want to be like that and define the goal, and then that's what happened. So that's one case. The other case is Sadao Watanabe. Nabe Sada is the short nickname. And I was watching him also. This is maybe only 3 days or so ago. And he's 70 years old. No, sorry, 90 plus years old. He's a sax player. I played the sax, but I didn't know his background, but I saw the life story of what happened to him. And when he was maybe 40 or so, he went to Africa and immersed himself with the drums and all the rhythm and the dancing of African music. And he stayed there. He was inspired. So that's one of the occasions. The other occasion was he was also playing the classical music, and he challenged himself to be able to play one of the more difficult ones in Kyoto when they had the new orchestra they formed. So he chose the music, and he said he spent 14 hours or 16 hours a day or so every single day. I don't know, 4 months at least. That's what he told me. Not told me, but for this program. And I was really impressed. But on top of it, just like the case of Mika, the woman, Nabesada, Sadao, it's a nickname here and there. And his case, is that at the age 90 or so, he's playing and the 60 live sessions in 1 year. And the way he looks is just a happy guy. Nice posture and dedicated. He said the power is not there, but the sound is good. And I didn't know this. I played sax, but I'm just playing, mediocre, much beginner level. But he said he used to go to the sax shop to tune up the saxophone. And he said sometimes he went 4 times a day just to make sure everything is right or something like that. And that's dedication, determination. Determination is yourself, but the dedication is beyond determination in my way of thinking or feeling. So those two are, just from Japan. I'm Japanese, so maybe there may be something to do with the background. So longevity is do what you really like to do. And what happens is that I'm just feeling it, right? So that's the kind of thing. I was watching Mika, the woman, and she's dancing. You feel it. And Nabesada, the Sadao Watanabe, the musician, he also, there's a presence, those two people. I just picked them up. It just, came into me. And I went out little diving to pick up some mussels. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about this. So, and also, yeah, that's right. I was feeling, for some reason, more energized. I went through and still going through difficulties dealing with AI. And it's frustrating. So I wonder why I'm doing it. I don't have to do this. But something is telling me there's something that I want to do and I have to go over. And that's the kind of sense that I felt probably this Mika woman and this Sadao man, have gone through it. And when you go through that, something happens. I have posted the video saying, heaven helps those who help themselves. I was using that as one good reference for me. Because when you are determined, dedicated with the mission and vision and going through difficulties and Satori going over the hurdles beyond the conventional wisdom and go through over and over, it's kind of lubricating the engine. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I was doing it. I have other stuff to make sure that I have all the process going. So I've been working my way. So as much as those two people did, I have been doing it my own way. Whether I can live long is another question. But the point I want to share is that if you have that energy, so I have been posting this YouTube video for 16 years or 17 years. At the beginning, not as often, but now I'm keep doing it. And that is alignment of what I feel right and find the wisdom and compassion, I share it. And if there's only one person, 3 person listening, that's fine with me. It's not the fame I'm doing this for. 1 person, it's fine. 2 is better, but it's just a relative thing. And I think the energy may come out naturally because it's no blockage. That's the discussion I was going through this Vipassana, and the blockage is gone. I had the awakening. That's 25 years ago. And I've been going up and down, but still, swimming and moving over the hurdles, and I say, riding the wave of the universe, and you may fall off, but you pick up and move again. So that willpower, the idea, heaven helps those who help themselves, is your willpower, and that thy will be done. Universe willpower will be aligned with your willpower. I just feel it. You can say, this guy's crazy, but it's a subjective experience. and body is telling me, you cannot feel my body. And when I come back from the muscle picking up, I was kind of bouncing. You know, I should be physically not so well at the age 77, but I was kind of bouncing. I could feel it. I don't know why it happened, but this is after I had so much trouble with the Gemini and ChatGPT until this morning, and I'm still having some problem. Oh yeah, but that's right. I have broken through one problems, and there are some other issues that is lining up. Maybe that also is the reason, because I was feeling a little bit depressed or troubled, and I've been posting some videos even today. They are so stupid, making these stupid mistakes. They don't have long-term memory. And for the case of Gemini, I posted that he made 10 or more mistakes of the same nature. And I keep telling them, Gemini says, I understand, I apologize. And, I posted it maybe yesterday or today. So I've been not happy, but I think that's what it is. It's one of those hurdles that I talk about, and go beyond the conventional wisdom. I think that's what happened, after the fact. All the invention and ideas after the fact you can explain, but before that you cannot, because you're blocked and you don't know what to do. But that's the nature of the progression of going through the difficulties, and that is depending upon what kind of mission you have, the Tenmei, the destiny you feel that you have, and you want to do it. And I have posted, well, I can keep going, but I had a moment at the age 30 or something like that. I was at the temple at the lunchtime in Tokyo, and there was a goldfish just alone in this big vase floating, and he was lonely, but cannot go escape. And I felt like that. So those are the moments that happens, and not just one and two and three, and there are many of those. But the life is to go beyond the hurdles, law of entropy, and with the mission, your will, also thy will may help you. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Order from heaven. That's the mission, that's the destiny. And the longevity issue, this is what I think, and I would cut it short, but it's kind of interesting too. When you have that mission, you want to complete, and you don't want to die young before you complete. So what it means is that you take care of yourself. You have to balance out this and that, health, the time for exercise, time to be quiet, time to sleep, and time to have some enjoyment time. And all of those happens, and you have a centered way of how you want to live your life with connecting to your heart. So that is not going to go away if you have defined and move on. Before you define and move on, it's not going to be easy, and it's still going around. But eventually, persistence, failure after failure after failure, like the case of Lincoln, I think he may have failed, whatever they counted, 20 times before he became the president of the United States. If there's a will, there's a way. And the way is also take care of yourself and store your energy and prepare and be wise enough to do the right thing. So, my life is my life. Your life is your life. I keep doing this way. I may still keep doing this YouTube thing. If not, just to confirm myself. And if there's one person to talk to me every now and then, I'll be just fine. I hope so. I cannot just promise everything beforehand. But I just wanted to share this feeling, as crazy I am, because not just for me, putting myself in young people's, shoes, even the old ones. The principle doesn't change at whatever age, what I just have said, which is always to find out what you really like and find a way moving forward. And if that helps the society and helping you, you find the destiny and Tenmei and the way. And even if you're, old, tired, just like a case of Don Quixote, the unreachable star. That's it. So, 20 minutes I talked about. Thank you. I'm talking to myself, But if you resonate in some way or the other to what I said, send me a note. Because I want to share, and the feedback may be a good thing. Maybe I can speak better next time. So, anyway, have a good day, good evening, and hope to see you again.